We're sorry we're late and we're live.
Are we live? Welcome to the Destiny Hour.
Microphone is... Why is it all floppy?
I don't know.
There's nothing like a worse than a floppy microphone, Shay. So let's just bend it. You're getting sick of you already. Hello folks, welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. Live from Johannesburg. Slightly late, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because, what are you looking at, Shay?
Everything.
Everything? Okay, just getting a bit of attitude from you, my girl.
Well, you were late.
What time is it?
you were like half a minute late.
Half a minute.
And the people are already being...
Are they? Hello people, are you waiting? Well, while you're waiting, why don't you get out your checkbook and do PayPal so we can buy Pepsi? Shop's open.
You want to do that with some waterfalls?
No, I'm fine now, thanks.
Okay, we're going to start off with Facebook. Presh asks, hi everyone, I hope you are well. Please can I have a message from Spirit?
Hello, Presh. Please know that you are loved and people think of you lots. And you to take comfort in that. I know you're always doing the giving and the loving, but please understand people need you and love you. Okay, and I think you feel alone a lot of the times. But this is just to reassure you that you're not. So spread the love as well. I hope that makes sense.
Next question is from Daria on YouTube. She asks, good evening Paul and Shay, I hope you are well. Will I see A tomorrow?
Daria, hello baby. Will you see A? I don't think so. That's my answer. I don't think so.
Okay, next question is from Jeanette, who says, hello Paul and Shay, hope this lovely day is treating you both well. May I ask when Mauricio will reach out to me? He is my ex-boyfriend. Thank you and blessings.
Jeanette, when's he going to reach? What are we? What's the date?
Date is the 16th.
16th. I think in the next 10 days, Jeanette. Next 10 days. Thank you.
Next question is from Eliza. Hello lady and sir. I have a really bad lower back/ hip hurt. Will I be able to heal from it? Thank you.
That's a painful thing to go through. Yeah. Will you get through it? I think you need to be manipulated. Do you know any strong Russians that can crack you and twist you? That's an ideal thing. But if you can do the poor man's one and just lie on your back with your feet against the wall, 45 degrees for 5 minutes. Do that. That should be able to alleviate the pain, but it's going to take a good week for that to happen. And try not to twist and turn. So lie on the floor, feet against the wall, 45 degrees. And hopefully gravity can click it back into place.
Moving on to Instagram, the next question is from Sana. Hi Paul, I'm getting a lot of work opportunities, but none of them are being materialized until now. When can I expect more flow of financial income through my work?
Okay, you can expect it, but I'm feeling that you're not being grateful. And I know that's frustrating, but you've got to thank the universe or the good Lord for inquiries and opportunities and even the small things. And it's when you do that, when you say thank you for that, that you'll start to get it. But I say the next 4 weeks things are going to pick up for you. But so show gratitude, my babe, and hang in there.
Next question's from Navra. Hello, Mr. Paul and Shay. Hope you're both doing well. When will serious long-term love with a potential of marriage come into my life? Thank you so much.
Navra, hello. Marriage is forever. So you've got to choose wisely, because it could be a long 50 years. How's it going? Did you? Okay, it stopped. Okay, I think there's going to be an opportunity, Navra, in the next 6 months. So I think it's this year. Next 6 months. Strongly think September. What's the next one? October. What do we make? May, June, July, August, September, October is looking good. So if you're looking for an arranged situation, the next 6 months are good. If you're not, still the next 6 months are good. And June is very good as well for you, by the way. So I think the next person you meet is going to be the one you're going to marry.
Next question is from Harry with a very strange question.
Harry.
Hey guys, I just want to know if I have reached my prime.
Physically, I think you're talking. It's a good question. It's very sad as well. So there's undertones of sadness. Yeah, that's what's picked up. Have you reached your prime? Physically, I think more effort could be done physically. You know, if things are worrying you, like your belly or whatever, your biceps or your chest, I think you could do something about that, and that needs 6 months' work. But you haven't reached your full potential, okay? And that is a more strong statement. You know, have you reached your prime? You know, you talk about George Foreman, the boxer, that he was still boxing at 50 years old, right? He won the world title again, I think, 40 something. So you know, he passed his prime, but he hadn't fulfilled his potential, and that's the big difference. So remember, it's attitude that defines you. But I don't like the sadness, Harry.
Sarah asks, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're both well. Will I get to see my person this week, please?
You have a person? What sort of person? I think it's a kissy person, Shay. Just saying. Sarah wants to have a little kissy with a certain person. Yes, you will. Wednesday's looking good, baby. And take your lipstick, if you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean.
Last few questions on Instagram, then moving on. Yoli asks, does Jose have real feelings for me?
Yoli, hello baby. I'm spitting. Does he have real feelings for you? You know, some guys are not as intense as the girls, because we're guys. Does he have feelings? He does have feelings. You've got to just be patient with him. And a lot of guys are scared to say I love you because they think it's a sign of weakness. So just understand that. Okay, but he needs work, but I feel that he does care for you. But to hear the L word might take some encouragement.
Next question is from Ingram Natasha, who says, my lease is up on July 31st. Will I move into the private area I love? Everything I love about this area is included.
Will she move?
Yeah.
Ingrid.
Ingram Natasha.
Ingram, Natasha Ingram. Will you? Yeah. You will. The next 10 days or so sees movement in that regard, or progress. Okay? So hang in there, keep the faith. I'm done.
Last question on Instagram, then moving on. Jackie, hi Paul and Show, hope you're doing well. I want to ask if I'll get my work permit soon. I've been waiting for 10 months.
Hello, Jackie. Sorry, Jackie. I've got feedback. That's why. Will you get it soon? Yeah, you will. I think the next 4 weeks should come through. So hang in there. Next 4 weeks. Yeah.
Moving on to YouTube, Kira asks, hi guys, when will communication pick up between the Taurus and I?
The Taurus.
What a strange star sign.
What are you trying to say, Shay?
And the Tauruses are very strange. And Paul's a very funny name as well.
I see. I know where you live.
And I know where you work.
Kira, hello baby. Will she hear from him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will. About a week. So I can say next week. Things are going to get better when the weather picks up as well. So if you're going into summer or spring, he seems to warm up with the weather. So hang in there.
Kira says, yes, you're right about that, Shay. Tauruses are strange.
Is this Kira?
Yeah, thank you, Kira. Thank you.
Nice, eh?
Next question's from Thriller, who says, hi guys, I met a girl with blue eyes. She plays netball. Am I annoying her? What's her impression of this sweet girl? What's her impression of him?
Who's this?
Thriller.
Thriller, yeah, of course. You fell in love, baby. You didn't even like netball. Now you love it. It's infatuation. Listen to me. I don't think she's interested. Okay, now, the reason I'm telling you that is you can watch the game, but I think she's got somebody in her life. Okay? But by all means, be friendly and watch her and support. But don't think of it any... You know, do you ever see the Brady Bunch?
Oh, I've heard of it and I've seen what the show looks like.
The show, it was a 60s show. And there are two families, divorced people. He brought the guys, the boys. She brought the girls. I forget, I was 8. And everybody all the boys fell in love with Marsha Brady. Okay, and she was just gorgeous. She's now married to Ben Stiller.
Oh.
But it was every boy's night fantasy. And some things are untouchable, like Marsha Brady.
Next question, sad question from Matched Energy. It says, hi Paul, can I know how my partner truly feels about me?
Matched energy. Truly feels. I think your partner is thinking long term. I think he's in this for the long haul. So I do feel that he's not an open book. I can tell you that. But he's still writing some chapters. All right, he's just got a funny way of showing things. Hang in there. I do think this has got legs. Okay, does he? Yeah, he does care for you.
Moving on to Facebook, Malfi asks, good evening Paul and Shay, hope it's all good on your side. I would like to know about my marriage, please.
What's the name?
Malfi.
Malfi. Marriage. The communication between you guys is terrible. I don't know if there's an imbalance of power, if he's too bossy or has to get the last word in. I'm not happy with his communication skills. All right. I think there's a money issue going on in this house or this marriage. And that's a big source of concern and frustration to him. My problem is his communication skills. I think he comes across as being the boss, and it should be more of a partnership. But I think he bases his boss attitude on the fact that he's earning the money. Which gives him license to be bossy. I don't like his attitude. Communication, partnership is encouraged rather than domination. If it carries on like this, there can be no happiness, baby, sadly.
Love Thy Brother asks, there were some girls in my life that seemed to be obsessed with me from school. It's been 3 years. If they meet me now, will they be like, ew?
Will they be?
Will they be like, ew?
You.
And it's a very
It's like green
it's a
emoji.
very, how can I say, emotional. You.
What's his name?
Love thy brother.
You can tidy up your act a little bit. It wouldn't hurt to. I'm getting your hair. I don't know why. Do you wash it every day? But take pride in your appearance. That's a big concern. If they met you now, I think they would think that you need a good wash. that's what I've got. You kind of just, you're just so cool. I'm like, take pride in your appearance. That is the message, and that's if you met them. The chances are very slim, but always look your best. You're a nice guy. Don't let yourself go.
Next question's from Bandagi, who says, "Hi Paul, how are you? When will I get my US visa?"
What's the name?
Bandagi.
Pandaki. When will you get it? I'm getting sick of this feedback.
I don't know what you're hearing.
Strangeness. 5 has come up. Maybe the next 5 weeks. So I would say at the latest July. Okay, Pandaki. Hang in there. Say your prayers. It's coming.
Just a second. Okay. Alright, please stop spamming. Next question is from Apajit, who says, "Hi Paul, how are you doing? When will we get our Canada visa?"
Well, you are getting it. That's what I did want to tell you. Upper cheeks. Next 6 weeks. Also by July. Okay. I like Canada. I've never been. That's where they make the snow for the whole world. Did you know that?
They make snow.
They make
Yes.
snow, that maple syrup for the whole world, and that's all they do. But it's the most beautiful country.
Next question is from Eliana, who asks, "Who will I marry?"
Who will you marry? Well, I hope it's somebody you love, but you've got no patience. You've got no patience, baby, and I think you're looking at the marriage rather than the love. And I think you've got an eye for security. Well, most people do, but you've got an eye for success. So the chances are you're going to be looking at maybe a professional person, perhaps in the legal field. That's what I've got. But fall in love, baby. That's because you've got to wake up next to that guy. And if you're not in love, the mornings are going to be terrible. Perhaps a lawyer.
question is from Tarot Master. Hi Paul and Shay, what does my cousin V think of me? I never talk to her due to the gender difference.
You don't have to talk to all your cousins. I've got 26 cousins. Do you know that?
That many.
And I've seen them once in... I spoke to one in 20 years ago. One. Don't worry about it. There's obviously an attitude which you both got. I don't think she's interested. So let it go. It's not important. I know it sounds cruel, but let it go. It's not important what she thinks of you. She's a bit of a snob anyway. You're going to give me a question or not?
We're done with questions for now. We're waiting for other people.
Yeah. Well, can you run the ad?
Yep.
And I can do my hair and makeup. Can I borrow yours?
Who asks, where is my life heading? I'm so confused about things.
Mr. Beast Daily. A lot of people are like you are, Mr. Beast. They're just on automatic. I get that. Well, I need you to study. Put your mind into and your heart into something which you love. If you're not loving what you do right now, it's just going to get worse. I think you should invest in yourself, something you love, and it could be a degree. It could be something like karate, jiu-jitsu, it could be yoga, it could be dancing, it could be learning to play the guitar. All right? You've got to do something which you love doing, because if you continue like this, it's like walking through life with your sunglasses on. You can't see any sunshine, and that's the problem. I don't think you're getting enough exercise either to get the good hormones and the good guys running around your system. I think you're spending too much time inside. So exercise for a walk, but invest in something that you love. Because if you don't love anything, you're going to be miserable all the time. See what I mean? So, invest in yourself.
Next question is from John, who asks, how much do I look like... How related am I to my uncle? He's really good. He's a really good-looking guy / actor. I wish I was related to him in a closer way.
So what's the question?
Genetically speaking, how much does he look like his uncle?
Why does it matter? Because you're coming from a place of admiration. You know, if he's blessed with good looks, he's used them to be an actor. And I hope he gets busy acting. You know, so you admire him. Doesn't it mean to say that you're not good looking, or that you have talent, because I think you do. But you should not compare yourself to somebody like that, because it's dangerous, and it ends up becoming a state of jealousy. So if I said to you, you know, you look like him 20%, that's going to upset you. Do you love him? Support him, because he might be able to support you. Don't be jealous of him. You can't help it, he's good looking.
Divya asks, can you tell me if Ayush and I is my... Can you tell me if Ayush is my soulmate or not?
I don't do soulmates, baby. I don't do soulmate. I don't believe in it. I think it's a cliche. I think it's used too much. Soulmate, I don't agree with. What does it mean? That you're going to spend eternity together? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's too much fighting going on. I think you can be quite strong-willed and quite argumentative, and that's putting him in his shell. So you've got to water the love garden. Never mind soulmate. Love. What can you do to love him more, to bring out his love? That is your challenge.
Next question is from Jess, who says, hi Paul, may I know who is coming towards me in love?
Hello, Jess. It's coming, and it's coming this year. I've got an outdoorsy kind of feel to the guy. So I don't want to say he's a farmer or game ranger, but there's an outdoor feeling to this guy. I think he's a couple of years older than you. But it's going to happen. September, October is looking strong. And lots and lots of passion. But there's an outdoors feel to the guy. Spitting. I'm spitting here. Jess, just keep your eyes open, baby, and keep positive. because you are going to have some love.
Silva asks, when's my next girlfriend? When's his next relationship? Yeah.
Sounds so desperate and sad, doesn't it? Silva, hang in there. Next 4 months. Within that time period. So you've got time to do some sit-ups, some push-ups, do your nails.
Next question from Jamie. Am I in T's thoughts, or have I been forgotten about?
I have to say yes. But the trouble is, you know, the thoughts aren't every moment which you'd like them to be. Okay, there are times where he's reminded, whether it's a song or a place you guys used to hang out. There are times, but I've got to say, it's not enough. He doesn't think about you enough for you to be satisfied. So, you know, he does think about you.
Okay. Sorry.
Must I sing It's a Pepsi Time?
Just waiting for Abel's question to come through. He wanted to clarify something. You can talk for a little bit until then.
It's a Pepsi time, it's a Pepsi time. Talk. All you do to me is talk. I've got nothing to say. I was used to the questions.
Well, you got a lot of lovely thank yous tonight from very,
Really?
very nice people.
Thank you for the thank yous. I never see them. So thank you for the thank yous. Thank you for being nice. Thank you for being kind.
Captain Ross asks, will I ever find my great-grandparents' names, or are they lost?
You will find their names. And it's just going to, it's not right now. It's in a couple of years' time. And for some reason, immediately I was thinking of 2025, or when you're 25. So you're going to happen upon it. It's lovely English, eh? You are going to happen upon it. So keep looking, but with one eye.
Next question is from Abel, who says, blessings, Paul. How will Linda's final day custody hearing go on May 21st? That's the last day.
The custody hearing. Hello, Abel. I think she's got a fight on her hands. I think the baby's daddy, is going to put up a fight, deluxe. So I can see it being a very difficult day, Abel. That is my feeling, and lots of tears and heartache. But ultimately, I think there might be another hearing. Then I think there's going to be success. But I don't think it's all going to be wrapped up on the 21st.
Godslick asks, does my dad own any land ancestry-wise that he doesn't know about? My dad's family had a real estate to their name, so is there any land to his name or that he can claim?
It's a nice dream to have, Godslick. It's a nice dream. I don't think there's a claim. He may be in somebody's will, but I don't think an ancestral claim is worth pursuing, because it's just going to end up in heartache, sadly. But I think he might be in somebody's will.
Antoinette says, hi Paul, I have moved so many times. Will I settle here or am I going to move again? Thank you for all the good work and blessings to both of you.
Antoinette, hello baby. Are you going to move again? I think you have to. I think you will be moving. It's funny, August, September, October have come up. You've got to go. I think you will be moving. But you've got to be aware of money. So if there's an opportunity to work or start something, then I think that you're going to be happy. But did she say 9? 9 times, because 9 came up. I think you'll be moving again, and I think it's August, September. But there may be a money-making opportunity associated with it. You've got to move to better yourself. That seems to be the inspiration. Okay, baby.
Waiting on something from Godslick. So we're just going to wait for that to come through.
Or has he come back?
Yeah. We'd like to send a donation. So just waiting on that.
Feels like a touch. Touch too much. Give me a touch.
I'd just like to circle back to a comment made by Malthi, who is having trouble in her marriage about the dominance. She said, thanks Paul, so true, you hit the nail on the head.
What's her name?
Malthi.
Malthi. You know, Malthi, sometimes giving the truth is very hard and difficult to hear. But you're dealing with somebody that, because they're the breadwinner, they think that they have the last say and all the advice, and you've got to be subservient. And I'm sorry, it's a partnership. And if the partner's not pulling equal weight and have equal say in this marriage, then it's not a marriage. It's a controlled environment, which I object to. I don't like anybody controlling me.
Okay, donation sent through by Godslick.
Godslick, thank you.
Asks, can I donate to know more about the will? So just more information about the will.
About the will.
very much for your donation. And they ask, what kind of will is this?
What kind of will? Gosnick, it's quite difficult. I've got an aunt or an uncle associated with this. It's not something you should sort of start licking your lips and salivating now, because it's in the next 5 years. But my feeling is that I think it's an uncle that is going to surprise your daddy. And I don't know whether he had dealings with him when he was young. But that seems to be the feeling about it. I can't help get away from the fact that it's a farm situation. And this guy seems to be a bit of a loner, hence, your dad's inclusion. That's the feeling, but it's not right now. It's probably 2025 or the next 5 years.
Okay, I don't see more questions popping through. Just want to double check. Tia asks, hello Paul, may I please have a reading?
No question.
Oh, sorry, there's another question before that. Sorry, Tia. Our next question's from Ivory. Says, hi Paul, would I get an apartment this year?
You should do, Ivory. You should do. I mean, you've been on the list for a while, haven't you, baby? Yeah. It should be this summer. That's what I'm telling you. Hang in there. You should get a place.
And Tia about her reading.
She just wants something. Tia, I think you need to be... I think you're feeling a bit flat. Okay, there's good fortune around you. Are you looking for another job? If you are, it's a good time to interview. Good time. If you're looking at love as well, the next few weeks, see, we've got passion and opportunity. So, if you were looking for a boy, it's favourable. If you were looking for a new job, also favourable. But I'm inclined to think that it's the job situation which is going to boost you. I think you need a vitamin in your life to give you a little bit of more excitement. But try and be a little bit more passionate yourself and a little bit more enthusiastic. Okay? There's a tendency to be flat. Try and lift yourself up.
Okay, next question's from Randy, and I'm going to try not to judge him for this one. Will I ever have a situation in life where someone will try to harm me or kill me?
Randy, what kind of question's that? Unless you are a troublemaker, right? Then the chances of you being harmed or taken out are very remote. Okay? And I don't think anyone's going to harm you unless you start looking for trouble. So if there's a drug aspect to you or alcohol, you are guided to and warned against getting wrecked and getting out of your head, because that's the only situation I can see that somebody's going to give you a smack or beat you up, Randy. So if you do indulge, you need not to get wasted, because if you do, somebody's going to give you a slap. See, but nobody wants to just go out and beat you up and take you out. It's only if you cause trouble. All right. So don't cause trouble.
Just waiting on another question to come through. Tia says thank you. Abel says thank you.
Thank you, Tia. Thank you, Abel.
Yeah, lots and lots of thank yous coming through from very nice people.
Thank you for the thank yous. I never see them. But you got Shay enthusiastic. So thank you, good people, for the thank yous to me, us.
Just waiting on this last question to come through, then we'll wrap it up. Anything you want to say to our audience?
I love you. I love you. I haven't thought of anything because I've been preoccupied with the questions. So I've got nothing on my mind.
Last question coming from Jay, who asks, is new love coming my way soon? A good man. Thank you.
Good man. They do exist. We don't know where they are, though. I think the mothers keep the good men. Is there a good man coming your way? There will be, Jay, and I'm not saying that because you want to hear it. I'm saying it because I'm asking you to be patient. I'm also asking you to look a little bit above your age bracket. You know, some women are very, very age conscious. Oh, the guy must be the same age as me. But I want you to look a little bit older. And once you widen your age bracket, it opens up a whole new world. We're looking for a good guy. In your case, would be a little bit more mature. Okay, I don't say he looks like Colonel Saunders from KFC, or Santa Claus, or ZZ Top. But a little bit older than you. That's where you get the good uns. In your case, it will come. I've got you for the next year. Interviewing, can I say it like that? And you're going to attract somebody good. Okay. Most of our conversations with our partners are either with the lights out or on the phone or text. We don't even see them. So all you see is their heart. So don't go for the looks. Go for the heart.
Very, very, very last question, and then we have to call it. Little Goose asks, has all my puberty gone? I hoped my jaw gets wide. It's gotten a bit wider all of a sudden this year. Is there more to expect?
Jaw. That way.
Wider. Like what do you call it?
Will your jaw get wider?
You know, the chiseled bone thing.
Ah. A little. you've got your jaw's got about 6 months of puberty left. So by November, there should be a difference, a slight difference. Okay, if you're worried about your jaw line, try and take. You can chew gum a lot. That strengthens and tightens. You can do. You know, there's yoga for your face. You can do that sort of thing. But ultimately, I think you haven't reached adolescence yet. I still think there's some changes, but you might want to do some things with makeup in order to take away any emphasis on the jaw. You can do stuff with your hair, you know, that also doesn't exaggerate and show up. But 6 months to go, baby. Hang in there.
And with that, that's been the Destiny Hour.
I'll be calling it.
Recording it.
Thank you, folks. Thank you for the thank yous. Thank you, Shay. If you did want a reading, hey, shush. If you did want a reading, then you can book and we can talk. But you gotta pay. Wherever you are in the world, I wish you peace. I wish you some love. I wish you patience, and I wish you'd say your prayers. Because the good Lord would love to be thanked for the smallest things. Thank God I can do this. Thank God I can eat. Thank God the electricity's on. Thank God small mercies. Yeah. God bless.